endlessly searching for an original sound.
Welcome back to Ninnin Days. A few days later, Suzerain and Kikyo end up starting part-time jobs at the aquarium. I was shocked to hear that they were going to an interview without prepping a resume or anything, but I guess that's what I should expect at a place where other ninjas work. Apparently, Suzerain and Kikyo were easily accepted. A dolphin trainer, huh? I doubt there are many people who know about this job. When I first heard, I didn't know much about it either. This is only what I know from internet research, but supposedly a dolphin trainer is in charge of caring for the dolphins and even conducts the dolphin shows. When it comes to dolphins, along with the penguins, they're one of the aquarium's major attractions. Will those two, particularly Suzerain, really be able to take care of them? I can't help worrying. Well, it doesn't seem that they've been fired, so they must be doing a good job. Any time now. I whisper this to myself as I look at the time displayed on my phone. The reason I'm here waiting for the bus is so I can go see the girls' dolphin show. Honestly, I'm excited. More than that, I've been looking forward to this ever since the day the girls told me they'd be in the dolphin show. Both Suzerain and Kikyo are cute and make a good impression, so I have no doubt they'll be a hit. However, that's not what I'm curious about. A show with dolphins and ninja arts, huh? I can't help imagining all sorts of things about the show will be like. I bet they'll use their water style technique and other tricks. Well, I can enjoy it when I see it. I think this as I watch the bus slide into the bus stop. I sit jostled around by the bus for about 20 minutes. Once I arrive at the aquarium where the girls work, I wander around alone to kill time. It's been a while since I've been to the aquarium. The last time I can remember was way back. I have a memory of going on a school field trip in grade school. At the time, it felt like nothing more than a place with lots of weird creatures, but seeing it again with fresh eyes, I'm actually learning a lot. Still, I make one unpleasant discovery. Unsurprisingly, there are a lot of couples here. Well, the aquarium is a typical dating spot. There are plenty of young men and women holding hands or with their arms intertwined. If what you see changes, so does how you feel. I guess a guy all by himself stands out or must look incredibly out of place. Hang on, what am I thinking? I came here today to see Suzerain and Kikyo's show, not to look at couples and get depressed. Alright, time to get moving. I take a look at the map near the entrance and head towards the location at the dolphin show. Not too long after, guests are starting to gather, and before I know it, the seats are full. They haven't passed out from nerves, I hope. I doubt that would happen. I sit there waiting and thinking about that when I hear a familiar voice.
Minna! Konnichiwa!
Oh, that's a cute one. Look at that. The one who appears on stage is a smiling Suzerain with a microphone in hand. Her voice sounds polite and kind, which is hard to imagine considering how she usually is. Just what I expected from a ninja, changing one's voice and personality to suit the location and situation.
それじゃあ出てきてもらいましょう。ランちゃん、ジェリーくん。
At Suzerain's signal, a dolphin jumps out of the water. Then it approaches Suzerain.
あれ？ランちゃん、キュルくんがいないみたいだけど、どうしちゃったんだろうね。
The dolphin shakes its head back and forth. Sorry, I mean Ranchan. Suzerain starts searching for whoever this Kiryu is with exaggerated gestures. Suzerain and Ranchan go back and forth like this for some time when suddenly something jumps out of the water. Whoa! Let's get a good look at that. That is some nice art. I'm expecting this to go terribly. It's Kikyo along with another dolphin. She appeared with completely unexpected timing. Not only me, but the other audience members are expressing their surprise.
Ninpu.
Water style. I have a feeling those were the 2 words uttered by Kikyo. In the next instant, a column of water appears and causes the wave of water to splash the guests. The audience is ecstatic, not caring in the least that they've gotten wet. Gaining even more momentum from there on out, Kikyo and the dolphin performance charms the audience. Amazing. I can't believe they can create such a flashy show only by using the water style technique. It's impressed on me once again how amazing ninja techniques are.
チェリーくん、楽しそうだね。ランちゃんも負けていられないよ。
The dolphin near Suzerain Ranchan charges towards Kikyo at Suzerain's signal. Kikyo's performance is great, but Suzerain looks pretty comfortable with her role as the MC as well. It's likely that the audience is focused on Kikyo, so they don't notice. Suzerain must be using one of her skills as well. Anyway, it looks as though Suzerain is capable of using ninja arts as well. Although, despite moving around so vigorously, they're remarkably skilled at cooperation. The show provides the audience with their unique worldview. I think everyone watching is being sucked into their world. Even after the show is over, I can't quite escape the aftershock and sit there dazed for a moment. I walk around the aquarium at random, trying to kill time after the show. Since we talked about going home together later, I've got to pass the time somehow until the girls finish their work. We already decided on a meeting time and place, so there's no reason to feel uneasy, just very bored. Just over an hour until the girls come out, huh? I've got to do something to kill the time until we meet up, but... I happen to look down and see a wallet lying there. When I pick it up, I see a purse with a clasp. What flower is this again? I'm certain this flower must be Sumire, a violet, with its lovely flower petals drawn in a light shade of purple. I doubt this purse was cheap. I'll bring it to the service counter. I'm sure it's something precious, so I should get it there quickly. Just a few meters away from where I found the wallet, there's a girl there staring at the food samples display. Not only that, but I've seen this girl a few times before. Just recently in the cosplay shop. Hey, are you okay? She's staring so hard, I think she might try eating the sample shell themselves. If you open your mouth that wide, you're going to start drooling. I'll just pretend I didn't see anything. I've already caused that girl enough trouble. I doubt she wants to be bumped into me here either. Plus, the fact that she's at the aquarium means that she might have come on a date with her boyfriend. In that case, I just need to slip away as if nothing happened. Just after I turn heel, the girl who was staring at the food sample raises her voice. When I hesitantly turn back, she's pointing a finger at me. Huh? What are you talking about?
そのお財布のことだよ。よかった。主様から一人前になったお祝いってもらった財布だから、とっても大事なものだったの。
Your master? This occurred to me before, but why would she call her boyfriend master? Hang on, that's basically what the 2 other people living with me call me as well. Either way, it seems this purse belongs to her. What luck! I was just about to bring this to the lost and found.
これでご飯を食べられる。
I hand her the clasped purse and she clutches it to her chest as if something precious. I'm sorry about what happened before.
この前のこと？
You know, the cosplay shop.
あれはしょうがないから気にしないで。それにね、私の方がお礼を言いたいぐらいなの。
But thanking me? Did I do something that deserves her gratitude?
ほら、コスプレのアドバイスをしてくれたでしょ。
Oh, that.
あの後ね、主様にコスプレしてみせたらね、とっても喜んでくれたんだよ。
Oh. I'm not clear about the correct way to respond in this case, so I decided to give her a vague O.
だから、ありがとうって言いたかったの。
Well, I'm just glad I could be of use. Squinting her eyes, she flashes me a brilliant smile. I've only met her a few times, but I have a feeling this girl is a really good person. She's honest and works hard for the one she loves. I can only imagine what a happy guy her boyfriend must be. Hey, Sumire! When I look in the direction she turns her head, I see the guy who came along with her at the convenience store. Apparently, that guy really is her boyfriend.
主様、今行くね。お財布ありがとね。それじゃ。
After smiling again, she runs off to where that guy is standing. They walk off having a lively conversation. Yep, sure would be nice to have a girlfriend. Seeing the air of happiness between them, I can't help having that thought pop into my mind. Me too. I'd be happy to have a girlfriend that was as cute as Suzuran or Kikyo, but why is there a but? What are my thoughts after that but? They're way out of my league. Considering that we're living under the same roof, at least I know they don't hate me. Oh, what am I thinking? There's no way the two of them view me in that light. The only reason that Suzuran and Kikyo are living with me is because of their mission. I should stop thinking like this while I'm ahead. I'm getting all confused. Excuse me. After a little while, I finally cool my head. Still have time until I have to meet the girls. I think about killing time in the cafeteria, but perhaps because of the hour, it's filled with people. I can't monopolize the bench in some back corner of the aquarium forever, so I give up passing the time while sitting down. It makes me realize how lonely it is wandering around the aquarium all alone. What should I do? I look around wondering if there isn't something I can do to pass the time. Oh. There's one thing I spot over in the corner is the Aqaurium souvenir shop. I'll hang out there until it's time. I take a slow look around. I bet I can manage to spend some time in here. When I step inside the shop, I see a familiar face looking at the merchandise with a serious expression. Suzuran, what are you doing here?
主？私は見ての通りだけど。
Still, that doesn't completely answer my question. A penguin keychain, a dolphin keychain are gripped tightly in her hands. There's no doubt she's choosing a souvenir. However, considering she works here, there's no reason she needs a souvenir. Oh, maybe she might be planning on buying something for the people in her village? In that case, buying a keychain or something that doesn't have an expiration date is the right choice. You're kind-hearted, Suzuran.
何よ、急に。
I mean, you're buying those keychains for your friends in the village, aren't you?
里にいる友達？ああ、そういうことね。残念だけど、今選んでいるのはお土産じゃないわ。
You're not?
ええ。桔梗とお揃いのキーホルダーが欲しいなって思って。
You do?
あんた、今失礼なこと考えたでしょ。
What? I wouldn't think anything like that? It's a lie. Honestly, I never imagined Suzuran wanting something like this. Knowing her, I thought she'd buy some random sword keychain. Saying, I have found the magical blade which my evil eye seeks or whatever. But you know, that kind of keychain can be found almost anywhere. Rather than And rather than something special from a particular destination, it's more of a gift that a kid would be happy receiving.
別にいいわよ。どうせ私には女の子っぽいものなんて似合わないし。
How can you say that? Cute things look good on you, Suzerain. Yeah, that's right, we threw you off. Apparently, my statement was pretty bizarre as Suzerain tilts her head to the side and lets out a dumbfounded exclamation. By girly, you mean, cute stuff, toys, clothes, and stuff? That wouldn't be weird at all. Both you and Kikyo are girls, so that's the kind of stuff you're into, right? Well, normally I get the impression that you're into magic eyes and magic swords, but, Oh, we've gone and embarrassed her. We're wonderful. She's going to try to kill us. For some reason, Suzerain is all red, all the way to the tips of her ears, and has her mouth closed tightly. Yep, we did that. Was this a taboo topic for me to broach? Yep. Thinking a punch was coming to fly at me, I prepare myself. But there's no attack. Ooh, fuck. Looking back at Suzerain, I see her head hanging while her eyes are wandering everywhere trying to avoid my gaze. What's the insult for? Huh. What's that supposed to mean?
キーホルダー買ってくるから先に行ってなさいよ。
Huh, hey, hang on. I grab Suzerain's arm as she's about to slip past me.
何よ。
You don't have the money, right? I'll pay for it.
お金なら大丈夫。結構前に財布を届けてもらったから。
Got it back?
同じ流派の人にね。
Oh, I see. I'm not sure it's a good idea to let go of her after just saying I would pay for that. I can't simply let her go and say go and buy it then either. Honestly, I shouldn't be bothered by this. But what is this feeling? I was thinking this before as well, but somehow I want to act manly in front of Suzerain and Kikyo, or at least not show them how pathetic I am. Recently, I've been unwittingly acting in ways that go against how I'd usually think. Let me buy that for you to celebrate the success of your first show.
別にいいわよ。そんな祝うことでもないし。
Come on. I came all this way, so just let me buy you a present.
本当にいいの？
Yeah, I'm sure. Hearing my answer, Suzerain hesitantly hands me the keychain. After I take it and pay for it at the register, I hand the keychain back to Suzerain. I can tell that Suzerain is happy when I hand her the keychain, which I had gotten wrapped up as a gift.
ありがとう。
You're welcome. We leave the souvenir shop and head to our meeting point. I glance at Suzerain from the side as we're walking there. She has a beaming smile on her face while staring at her keychain. When I see her like this, I'm overwhelmed by a strange tightness in my chest. However, it's not a wholly unpleasant sensation. After we gather at the meeting spot, we decide to walk around the aquarium together before going home. I thought they'd be sick of it since they're working there, but that doesn't appear to be the case. Apparently, they've only seen the aquarium as guests a few times, and this is the first time they've ever spent so much time looking around. And before I know it, it is evening. The sky is dyed orange, and the surrounding buildings have taken a reddish tinge. I can read. When I see the city like this, I realize how much time we ended up spending at the aquarium.
ナマコって初めて触ったけど気持ち悪いわね。 でも男の人はナマコに似た道具を使って気持ちよくなるみたいですよ。
What the fuck is your problem, Kikyo?
ナマコに似た道具？何？
The girls are walking up ahead of me, seem to be enjoying themselves talking about their memories from the day. Although I wouldn't say it's a very decent conversation. Ah well. As long as they're having fun, just as I have this thought, I realize that I can't hear them talking anymore. Not only that, but they've disappeared from sight as well. Huh? We shouldn't get separated around here. Anyway, they've been walking right before my eyes just a second ago. When I look all around, as I think this, I find the two girls hiding in the shadows trying to go unnoticed. Hey, what's going on?
静かに。主も隠れて。
Suzerain yanks on my arm and pulls me into the shadows as well. What's the deal all of a sudden?
あれを見てください。
When I follow their line of sight, I see a couple walking by with their arms linked. Oh, is that Sumire? Well, that's what she was called, but I'm not sure whether it's her real name or not. What about her?
あれが
Wait, seriously?
声が大きい。それであの子の名前はスミレ。もともとあんまり仲が良くない流派のくのいち。
Don't tell me that girl's a ninja.
主さん、かなり驚いているみたいですけど、お知り合いですか？
Huh? Oh no, it's not that. I just have a feeling I saw her at the aquarium today. It's not exactly a lie.
それならいいんだけど、もし知り合いだったらやりにくいし、やりにくいだけで任務は遂行するけど。
Suzerain says these threatening words dismissively, with an indifferent expression on her face. I can't help thinking how impressive it is that they can separate emotion from duty.
すずちゃん、今日は主さんもいますし、とりあえず尾行するだけにしておきましょう。そうね。主、巻き込んじゃって悪いけど、ちょっとだけ付き合って。
When I nod at them as an answer, they nod back at me. Despite my claim to tail her along with them, I don't know the first thing about ninja arts. When I dwell on the fact that they might fail to tail her because of me, I have a feeling I should have waited for them somewhere far away from here. According to Suzerain, as long as there's an ordinary person around, no one can make a move. That's why they need me. In other words, I'm basically acting as a barrier that will prevent them from being attacked. But when I really think about it, when I consider it calmly, there are more than a few odd things about her. She's usually fast, she talks to mice, and she calls her boyfriend master. Those facts do give her a ninja-like aspect. Even if she is a ninja, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who deserves to be targeted by Suzerain or Kikyo. It might be an element of the ninja world which is incomprehensible unless you're part of it, but that's just how I feel after talking to her a few times. I can't imagine she would do anything bad.
神社に入っていくわね。何か道具を隠している。もしくは情報の共有をここでしているか。どっちでもいいわよ。ここがあいつらにとって重要な場所ってことには変わりないし、私たちも行くわよ。
Once we enter the shrine grounds, the two targets, who were tailing back, walked towards the worship hall.
あの中に何か隠してるのね。もう少し近づいてみましょう。
Even though the three of us are walking together, I can hardly hear the sound of Suzerain and Kikyo's steps. Wow. Every time they show me their ninja skills like this, I'm always impressed. Just before the doors that lead into the worship hall, in other words, just behind the donation box, we quiet our breathing and peek inside. Suzerain, who pokes her head first, blushes bright red and lets out a strange cry.
あらあら。
Kikyo, on the other hand, doesn't let out a strange cry, but instead whispers this sounds strangely pleased. What's wrong with you two? Curious about what's going on, I decide to peek into the worship hall as well. Now I get it. That's why Suzerain is flushed bright red. I can understand why she'd be shocked and embarrassed to see this. They're sneaking a peek and expected to find some hidden object or a secret information exchange, and this is what they find. To put it simply, we had run in with a lover's tryst.
主様、ダメだよ。こんな。
Despite our protest, they're clinging to each other and kissing. It's a stimulating view, to say the least. Plus the fact that this isn't even their home, but the front of a shrine.
随分と激しいキスですね。
Throwing their mission to the wind, the girls watch what's going down with a rapt attention.
きっと、膨張術を使ったんだわ。エッチな体してるし。そうよ、絶対。どうでしょうか。主様って呼んでましたし、恋人なんじゃないですか。だとしても、こんなところでキスとか。
I get what Suzerain is trying to say. Even if they're out of sight, this is still a public area.
主様、ここでしちゃうの？
Bro be kinky.
主様のエッチ。
Yeah, he is. Oh man, we definitely need to vacate the premises as soon as possible. If we keep watching them like this, we might end up getting sucked in by the atmosphere and doing God knows what. We've already missed our chance to run away, so I almost wish they would have noticed our presence. Yeah, she's a really terrible ninja.
それって何を？
As for Suzerain, she's watching Sumire and her boyfriend with intense interest.
あの雰囲気なら多分。
I wonder what Kikyo is telling Suzerain. The second Suzerain hears her words, her face turns bright red. If this were a manga or anime, I wouldn't be surprised to see steam coming out of her ears.
神様の前でこそくり忍者なのに。きっとお二人は神様に見られながら子作りをしたいんでしょうね。誰かに見られながら子作りしたいなんてエッチすぎよ。
To be fair, they don't know they're being watched. The gods are enjoying some popcorn, though. Wait, I don't think that's what they're going for. Plus, they're not being watched by the gods, but by the three of us, you know.
すずちゃん、どうしたんですか？あら？
Yeah, no, she's totally into this. Noticing a certain something in their sights fall to my groin. I feel pathetic for having reacted so extremely. But you know, I'm a guy and I can't help it. Please believe this at least. Is what I'd like to tell them, but anything I say in this situation will sound like an excuse.
あんた、それ。
It'll go away if you give it a minute. Just give me a little time.
こんな時にエッチなこと考えてたの？
Yeah, so are you. Although I'd love to say look who's talking, it's always the guy who ends up being seen as the pervert, which is why it's such a nuisance.
すずちゃん、すずちゃん。何よ。早く逃げないと見つかっちゃうわよ。教えてあげた。あれしてみませんか？え？あれって、あれのこと？え？主さんのを沈めるためにも。でも…膨張術の練習だと思って。ね？
I can't hear them very well. What could they be talking about? Suzerain is glaring at me with a red face.
ちょっとこっちに来て。
Hey, what? Suzerain grabs my hand and yanks me around to the back of the shrine. Don't be stupid. What are you doing?
いいから黙ってて。大丈夫ですよ。痛いことじゃありませんから。
So that's where we're gonna leave it, guys. So thank you for joining me. Don't forget to check out my shop and other links in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. Remember to be awesome. Bye.